Hi guys, welcome back to 375 Dance Studio. My name is Amanda and today we are going to be talking about how to do Paso Doble walks. We'll first talk about it in detail. We'll start with the feet, work up to the knees, and then work up to the hips. And then after we will do it with slow music. Alrighty guys, we are going to start with the first thing, which is our feet. So we're going to start with our feet together. We are going to prepare the foot. First thing I would like to say is that I always call Paso walks, Roomba walks with a heel lead, okay? So we're going to have a heel lead. From here, we're gonna have our right foot prepared. We are going to brush our foot, and only until we get to that ball of the foot. So we start up on the toe, and when we're brushing, it gets through to the ball, and it will roll out into a heel. Okay, let's try that again. And brush the foot into a heel lead. One more time. Brush the foot into a heel lead. And again, I'm using that big toe, that inside edge of my big toe on the floor. I'm trying not to brush it completely flat, all 5 toes on the ground. Inside edge of that big toe, okay? Let's do it one more time. We brush from toe to ball of the foot into the heel. Very good, okay? Let's switch. Let's try that on our left foot. I'll turn this way. Okay, here we go. And we brush from toe to ball of the foot and into the heel. And again, bring your feet together and brush into the heel and together. And again, brush into the heel and together. Brush into the heel and together. This is super important because we tend to get a gap. And what happens with that gap is we'll get clunking with our heel. So we don't want that clunking sound. We will brush the foot and get it smoothly into that heel. Very good. Now, we hit our striking point in that heel. And from here, we are rolling into our front foot by pushing off our back foot. So now we're going to get a moment, it's like a millisecond, where my back foot is coming off, the heel is coming off the ground, and I'm rolling into the toe of my front foot. And my back foot will go through, like we do in a Roomba walk, through our ball of the foot into the toe. And again, let's keep practicing that. So we're heel on our right foot, and we're rolling through to the toe in the back. And then we roll back. Let's do that again. Roll through and come back. Roll through and come back. Now also, the last thing I would like to say about that front foot is that either you keep it straight or you can give it a slight turnout. Yeah, so we don't want too much, and neither do we want it pointing in. We want it either straight or slightly turned out. Okay? Now let's do it with our left foot. Switch our feet. We brushed our foot, hit our striking point, and now from here we roll through the front and roll through the back. And again, we're doing it by pushing off that back foot. Push off that back foot, and let's go back and forward and back and forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Very good. After we have beautifully brushed our foot, we hit our striking point with our heel, we rolled through our back foot. From here, I'm going to brush the toe in, pulling my back foot into my front foot, ankles touch, and let's do that again. And pull it in and back. Pull it in and back. Pull it in and back. And the same thing here. I use my big toe to pull my foot in. So I don't want a straight 5 flat toes on the ground when I pull it in. I'll face you guys so you can see. 5 flat toes on the ground when I pull it in. I want my big toe to pull that back foot in. And again, big toe to pull that back foot in. Okay, let's switch. Okay, here we go. And left foot strikes the heel. We push and roll through the feet. And now my right foot is going to pull in and back. Pull in and back. Pull in and back. Pull in and back. We have just gone over what our feet do. Let's put it all a little bit together. Here we go. We're going to start with our right foot and brush, strike the heel, roll through and pull it in. Again, brush, strike the heel and step, push over and pull it in. Very good. Let's do the other side. And brush, strike the heel, push over and pull it in. And brush, strike the heel and over and pull it in. We are going to move up to what our knees are doing during this time. So we're going to start by preparing our foot. So of course we know in Paso that we keep straight legs, right? And hips usually are forward. We'll talk about the hip action a little later on. But I always still want a foot preparation before I take a step. So I'm standing here and I would like to prepare my foot to dance. And how I prepare my foot to dance is I leave one leg straight and the other one is bending. So right now I'm going to use my right foot. I'm going to keep my left one straight and my right knee is going to bend. Okay? From here, as I'm brushing my right foot forward, my right knee is straightening out. So when I have my heel lead, I have 2 straight knees. From here, again, I'm pushing forward, 2 straight knees, nothing changes. And then when I pull my back foot in, that left knee is going to bend in. And we are going to do our little thing called thigh, knee, calf, ankle. Thigh, knee, calf, ankle means that my thighs will touch together first, my knees will touch together next, then my calves will touch, and then my ankles. Okay? Then I'm back to that preparation position where one knee is bent and the other one is straight. And we start all over again. I'll do it to the other side so you guys can see. So, straight legs, 2 straight legs. We're going to prepare the left foot, bending that left knee. And we brush the foot forward, strike the heel, 2 straight knees, roll through 2 straight knees, and our little thigh, knee, calf, ankle, and we're back to the prep step. Okay, let's do that a little bit faster. Here we go. 2 straight legs, prepare the foot, and brush, strike, step, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, brush, strike, step, brush thigh, knee, calf, ankle. Very good. Let's turn around, do it to the other side. And 2 straight legs. Prepare the left foot, bending that left knee. And brush, strike, step, and pull that back leg in. Thigh, knee, calf, ankle. And brush, strike, step, and pull that back leg in. Thigh, knee, calf, ankle. We have gone over our feet, we have gone over our knees, and we even gone over our thighs, about brushing the thighs together, the knees, the calves, and the ankles. We are gonna move our way up to our hips. Maybe we have heard before that Paso hips are just push them forward and move. But I definitely would like to coordinate a pendulum and rotation still inside of my Paso walks. When I'm standing up straight before I take that step, I do feel a slight tilt in my hips. So I feel as if my stomach is getting shorter and my back is getting longer. I am not forcing it to push forward. I'm just giving that feeling of my back getting longer and my stomach getting shorter. To prepare my foot to dance, I must have a slight rotation in my hip. So I'm going to prepare my right foot to dance. So I will have a slight rotation back with my left hip. Okay, let's practice that. I'll move my arms out of the way so you guys can see. I will have a slight rotation in that hip. At the same time, I'm not trying to put that hip back, okay? I'm still keeping that stomach short, back long, and just a slight rotation in my hip to prepare that foot, okay? I've brushed my foot, D, heel striked. Now, as I'm rolling through, this is where my pendulum action takes over. I am going to feel my right hip pushing forward. Okay, let's try that again. So my right hip is going to be pushing forward. And again, right hip forward. And again, right hip forward. Now we are here in our maximum pendulum action. As I'm bringing my back foot in, I need a slight rotation to bring that foot in. So now my right hip is going to go have a slight rotation back to pull that foot in. Okay? And then we're back to the beginning. I will face you guys one time so you can see that from the front. So, prepare, 2 straight legs, flat hips. I'm going to prepare my foot to dance, so a slight rotation. I brush the foot, strike. I'm going to have a pendulum forward into that front foot, pendulum forward. You should feel it going into from my left hip into my right hip. And then from here, I reached my maximum pendulum, bringing my back foot in and a slight rotation to bring that leg through. Still keeping a short stomach and a long back. Okay, let's try it to the other side. 2 straight legs, flat hips, short stomach, long back. Very good. We're going to prepare our left foot, so that means the right hip is going to have a slight rotation going back. Slight rotation going back. Good. From here, we're going to strike the heel, And we are going to have a pendulum forward into that left hip. Here we go. Left hip pendulum. And let's try that again. And left hip pendulum. And again, forward into that hip. Short stomach, long back. Do it again. And as that back leg comes in, a slight rotation with that left hip going back. One more time, I'm going to face to you guys. Here we go. 2 straight legs. Prepare the left foot to dance. Right hip is slightly rotating back. And strike the heel. Pendulum forward over to the left hip. And rotation back to bring that foot in. Very good. Let's practice that one more time. Pendulum forward into that hip, and now a slight rotation as you pull that foot in. Very good. Okay, guys, so we are going to put it all together. Our feet, our knees, our little brushing with our thigh, knee, calf, ankle, and our hip action. Here we go. Standing with 2 flat feet on the ground. Short stomach, long back. Preparing the right foot to dance. Prepare. And here we go. Brush, step, and collect. Brush, step, collect, and brush, step, and collect. Very good. Let's try that again. And 2 flat feet. Short stomach, long back. Prepare the left foot to dance. And brush, step, and collect. Brush, step, collect, brush, step, and collect. Very good. I'll do it one time facing you guys and also facing away from you guys. So here we go. 2 flat feet. Prepare the right foot and brush, step, collect, brush, step, collect, brush, step, collect, brush, step, collect. Very good. And one time away. Here we go. Prepare and brush, step, collect, brush, step, collect, brush, step, collect, brush, step, collect. Alrighty guys, we are going to now try this with slow music. Alrighty guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.